Hi, I'm Christine Bond, and I'm the principal broker at First Choice Realty. In my 15 years of real estate experience, I've found that home buyers, especially first-time home buyers, have many questions before they start the home buying process. Today, I want to share the answers to those questions and walk through the 5 steps to a successful home buying experience. Step number 1. Get pre-qualified for a mortgage by a reputable mortgage lender. One commonly asked question I hear is, Christine, how much house should I buy? In other words, what they're really asking is, how much house can I afford? The answer to this has a lot to do with your income and your debt load, as well as the type of mortgage for which you are applying. Another question you should ask is, how much money do I want to invest in a home at this time? The answer to this varies depending on your individual circumstances and your short-term and long-term financial goals. Your mortgage lender is the best resource you have to help you find answers to these and other questions you may have concerning your eligibility to buy a home. Getting pre-qualified is the first and best step you can take in the home buying process. Step 2. Figure out what you want from a home. Once you've been looking at the realty scene for a while, you may start to discover certain aspects of homes that appeal to you more than others. In addition, you will also probably start to notice things in homes that you strongly dislike. Once you have some ideas of what you're looking for in a home, you should make a list of home attributes categorized into 3 areas: deal breakers, wish list, and must-haves. Let's take a look at each one. Deal breakers. This category should be filled with a list of home attributes that make a house an absolute no-go. For example, homes in high crime areas or near airports often make the list. Other examples include houses in floodplains or homes that are near things like landfills or feedlots. Wish list. This category should be filled with attributes in a home that you would like to see but are not necessary. For example, a swimming pool, a sunroom, or maybe a large deck for entertaining, or space for a garden. Must-haves. This category should be filled with those things that a home must have in order for you to be interested. For example, a good school district, space for a workshop, a 2-car garage, and more. Or maybe close proximity to work. Shopping and other conveniences are important for your ideal quality of life. This list should be the most carefully compiled, as you do not want to purchase a house that doesn't have all of your must-haves. Step 3, and this may be the most important of the 5 steps, and that is enlist the help of a buyer's agent. Here's a frequently asked question: do I really need to use an agent to buy a house? The answer is no. Should you use an agent to buy a house? Absolutely, for 2 reasons. First, in virtually all situations, the buyer does not pay a commission, so the services of an agent working for you are paid for by the seller. Second, without an agent, you may be missing valuable representation of your interests. Here's a question you should be asking: what can happen without buyer representation? Well, you may have difficulty navigating through and understanding all the documents in a real estate transaction. Did you know that a typical real estate transaction can have 30, 40, or even 50 pages of paperwork? The seller's agent is representing the seller's interests. Don't you deserve to have someone looking out for you? A buyer's agent owes primary loyalty to you, the buyer, and will work as an advocate for the best interests of the buyer. I recently spoke to a man who shared his experience of buying a house without buyer representation. The house was advertised as priced below appraisal. It was listed by a local real estate broker in an area close to his work, and the house appeared to be in good condition. It had great curb appeal. He called the seller's agent phone number that he got from the sign in the yard and made an appointment to see the house. He thought the house had everything he was looking for, so he didn't hesitate to make an offer and subsequently bought the house. Several years later, the road he lived on in the subdivision needed repair, and the buyer wondered why the local municipality hadn't done these repairs. After talking to the county clerk's office and the local highway department, he was informed that the road he lived on was actually a private road, and the local municipality was not responsible for the maintenance or the repair of the roads in that subdivision. The only way the repairs could be made is if the folks who lived in the subdivision made the repairs themselves and were assessed their prorated share, amounting to thousands of dollars for each family on their street. Clearly, in hindsight, the buyer's interests had not been represented in that real estate transaction from the beginning. Don't let this happen to you. You may be asking, what other advantages or benefits will I receive after I enlist the services of a buyer's agent? As a real estate professional, I will make every tool and resource available to you in your pursuit of finding the house that's right for you. For example, I can search and send you listings that meet your criteria right from the MLS and send them directly to you so you can breeze through the listings, looking at virtual tours and pictures of homes being offered for sale right in the comfort of your own home. Or, if you prefer, I can direct you to popular websites such as KAARMLS.com or Realtor.com or my website, KnoxvilleHomefinders.com, so you can conduct your own search. Once you've made a short list of the houses you want to look at, your buyer's agent will schedule and coordinate all the showing appointments, help you research the neighborhood, schools, the homeowners association, and find you answers to other questions you'll have about your potential new neighborhood. For example, can I have a swimming pool built? Put up a fence? Construct a play area for my kids? Or erect a shed or a barn? Or what amenities does the neighborhood have to offer me? Or how do I even know if this is a good house? Your buyer's agent will help you find answers to all these and many more questions. Step number 4. You found the perfect house. Now what? Well, let's make an offer. Question: how much should I offer for a house? There's no simple answer to this question since each property stands on its own. But your realtor can help you by comparing sales data, also known as comparables or comps, in that area to make sure you don't overpay for a house. Then, you'll move right into negotiations to get the best possible price and terms available. An experienced buyer's agent is your best resource to make sure you don't only get the best price possible, but help you negotiate other terms and conditions of the deal. Your offer's been accepted. Now what? Your buyer's agent will help you navigate through disclosures, the home inspection, help you negotiate repairs, help with re-inspection, and lastly, the final walkthrough. From start to finish, your buyer's agent is with you every step of the way so you can relax. Step 5, we're on the road to closing. Let's look back on the journey so far. You've done a great job of 1, getting pre-qualified for a mortgage by a reputable mortgage lender. 2nd, you've figured out what you want in a home. And 3rd, you've wisely enlisted the help of an experienced buyer's agent who has diligently represented you and partnered with you throughout the entire home buying process. You've found the perfect house, made an offer, and successfully navigated through the maze of paperwork, information gathering, and negotiated the best deal possible. You've made all the right moves, and with your real estate professional by your side, you're actually feeling pretty good about this whole home buying thing. But let's talk a minute about what's been going on behind the scenes. Your mortgage lender has been hard at work processing paperwork, obtaining the appraisal, working with the title company, and getting everything in order to get you to the closing table. At long last, closing day has arrived. Rest assured, with your buyer's agent at your side, you can relax and breathe a big sigh of relief. At closing, your realtor, your lender, and your title company will explain all the paperwork they've prepared to finally make this house your very own. You've just been given the keys to your new house. So what are you waiting for? Go home and enjoy. This is Christine Bond, Principal Broker of First Choice Realty. Thanks for walking down this path with me. It's been my privilege to share these 5 steps to a successful home buying experience. If you're ready to take that first step, call me at 865-243-8020.